Nice. No information. Apparently. I find it actually so following Sunday's update. This is Aurora with information that I text and drop. The background agenda that's the meanest is the audio agenda because they're pretending that it works at Gringos under Dimata Brownie. They're pretending that I opened an illegal business after the perimeter residency card finished. I never really knew it. That's what it was. And that I rent homes to people for porn purposes, like that old property at Tanglewood. Now Hannah stays there with Brendan. And they would invent stories about that to regard with me for the visits when Brendan comes outside, or like when he gets calls and then comes to me and, you know, provokes me and I just decline his visit. And then they still make up scenarios about it. And that's just the energy way of things. Yeah, I'll probably leave that here. I'm gonna remove the bugs anyway from there. Yeah, they import spiders and like dangerous things and put them in the jungles or like countries, and then they want to say it was all me, and then they start to feed them in the woods my body stuff to make the grids against, you know, UFO like interception. Additionally, it's according to like saying now this that was cut by a knife by my stabber Dina Tabit, and then it stole the like length of the hair, and then they stitch it on or do it, I don't know what they do with it. They put it in their hair, and they have been doing this since they're children, so they don't shower their hair like Mio and all these people. Every time they rape me, they cut my hair, they put it in their heads as a trophy and a token. And each one of them has a story, and it means something to the guy involved. So they start to play additional scenarios by that. Because then it'll mean to the guy involved my journey, and then it'll start to give it to it as if it was their own, pretending to himself that that'll get me closer to him. But that hasn't really been the case. It's an absurd method, I believe. So I can't say precisely when I'm leaving, you know, because I believe they want me to spend more time in the night than in the dark tent, you know, because as terrestrials, they have agglomeration and they believe that this is United States of America and over there is another territory. It's like the Middle Ages. They believe that they have this chance to be, you know, divided and invent a different story in their mental. But that's one land. So, yeah. Because they have a mental program that is bad to go to the tent and I should be domesticated back to this world. And if not by choice, then by force. That's their whole plea, because they're bothered at how I don't pay taxes. People have my accounts, they do what they want, but I don't do it. I don't do nothing. You know, It's been years I've been robbed. You know, first I gave it away, but I had been robbed anyway. Because all my taxes were like, it was Aurora gold from my days in California. And then I came back here and then I had nothing left. Within no time, they started to hack me here very quickly. And I think I was so much safer.